Hi guys, this is Mosh. If you're new here, click on that subscribe button. Thank you to everyone that has subscribed. It has really helped, but still I have 80% of you guys that watch my videos that are not subscribed. Honestly, it does really help, so please go subscribe. Today I'm going to be talking about SPACs. SPACs are also known as Special Acquisition Purchase Companies. Also known as blank check companies. Generally, for a company to go public, a private company going public, they have to do an IPO. IPO, there's a couple of various ways they can do it. The traditional method is doing a direct listing where they list the shares on an exchange, or they use banks to help them to get to that point. But it's quite a difficult process. Now, the easier process is to use a blank check company. The way a SPAC works is the company already has money and it makes it easier for that private company to go public using a SPAC. It's generally much quicker. I'll also be showing you my whole portfolio, and a couple of things have changed. If you want a free share worth up to £100, all you have to do is open a Trading 212 account, deposit £1 using the link in the description box below, and they'll give you a free share worth up to £100. Now, it's always good to have a second broker because sometimes Trading 212 is down, it's not working, or they limit certain stocks you can buy. So I have a free trade account. Free Trader offering you a free share worth up to £200 using my link in the box below. And all you have to do is sign up and deposit £1. And you get a free share worth up to £200. Okay, let's jump into the portfolio and see what's happening in there. Now, my portfolio is at 22,500. But there's something I didn't realize. If you deposit money, let's say you deposited £1,000, you didn't invest that, then you withdrew that money. I move around my money quite a lot. That actually uses up your £20,000 allowance. So I've got an issue now where I can't invest any more money. So just be aware of that. All right, my first SPAC is Artius Acquisition Inc. They're a blank check company and they're trying to acquire a clean energy company. So that's the reason why I bought it. Now, on Friday, a rumor came out that they're going to merge with Origin Materials, a chemical company that's like environmentally friendly. So if I go onto TradingView, you can see that after hours it's trading at $14. That gives me an increase of 25%. So I'm in a bit of a conundrum now. Do I sell or do I hold? That's something for me to decide. Next up is BP. I have said I don't want to invest in fossil fuel companies, but I have a new plan. My plan is to try and compound around 10 to 20% a month. Now, people are trying to get like the 2,000, 3,000, 4,000% returns. However, you can make so much more money just by the effect of compounding over a year, and I'm going to show you guys. Watch this. So let's say I've got £1,000. You can use $1,000, whatever you want, okay? And if I try and get 10% a month on £1,000 for 1 year, you can see that you can earn £2,000 or a return of 213%. So instead of trying to chase stocks and essentially gambling, trying to get the 200, 300, 400% return, this is a much safer method. Now watch what happens when I try and compound 20% a month for just 1 year. You can see it's almost £8,000, £1,000 compounded every month at 20%, which gives you a return of almost 800%. So my aim with BP is to try and get around between 10 to 20% return. Next up is Document Security Systems, also known as DSS. I bought this last week. It was the only US stock that had a 52-week low. The only stock. So I thought, you know what? I'll take a punt on it because the markets are in such a bullish trend, and obviously I've done a bit more research into it, looking at the company financials. The financials weren't too bad, so I think this will go back to about $6, which will give me about 30-40% return. Fuel Cell, again, that's one of my long-term holds. It's up 380%, but I'm selling this in 5, 10, 15 years time. IAG, again, is between like 50 and 70%. Hopefully by summertime, when flights are returning back to normal, this should rocket back up. I'm expecting it to go up to about £3 or 300 pence, like it was back in June 2020. Again, iShares Global Clean Energy ETF. I'm still holding on to that. This is always a good long-term hold because the future is clean energy and renewables. Next, I've got another SPAC and I've invested heavily in this. The ticker is AONE. Now, the reason I invested in this company, they're trying to acquire a fintech company. They actually have a really good team, and the main guy behind it is Kevin Hartz. He was one of the guys behind WellPay and Eventbrite. So I think he's a guy that knows what he's doing and will acquire a very good company, and this is gonna rocket up. They have a target to acquire a company by July 22. So if I have to hold this for a year, I'll hold it for a year, because when they do acquire something, I have a feeling it's going to be something big. All right, next up is one of my favorite SPACs is Pineapple Power Corp. They're still trying to acquire a vanadium battery company. As I said, I'm holding this until they do acquire something. Otherwise, I'm not selling. Powerhouse Energy, again, that's gone up slightly from before. I've been saying every time I'm going to put more and more money into it, but I've just been using the money for other things. So I've not really had a chance to do that. Royce Holdings, it's gone up slightly today. Again, I think in the long term, so definitely 6 to 12 months, this will definitely go up and definitely surpass the £1 mark. My average price was 101 pence, so my average price was £1. And Zame Credit Systems is one I'm trying to get out of at break even at the minimum. So hopefully that's doing a bit of a climb and it should eventually reach there. I'm going to do my crypto portfolio for a separate video because I've sold out every single one of my crypto holdings, my Dogecoin, my Bitcoin and my Ethereum, and I took profits on all three of them. If you do want $10 worth free Bitcoin, you can use my link in the description box below on Coinbase, and all you have to do is buy $100 worth of Bitcoin. Now you can't actually buy Dogecoin on Coinbase, so I use Binance and I'll put the link below. I'm thinking about writing a book for investing and trading for beginners. Let me know what you think about that in the comments, and let me know if you think that would be helpful, if that's a good idea.